Completely different story.
Y'all are dicks. So push me and see what happens.
That was funny. So he lays out the rules of the truce for them because there are circumstances that would break the truce.
Only on their side, not on his. Because, again, you're dicks.
So if they hurt him with a collar, done. No more truce. And he tells him, look, you may think that you're holding a leash now, but you're going to just realize one day that it's not a leash, it's a fucking lightning bolt, and you are not going to like it.
That is a badass thing to say. Like, I've never forgot him saying that line.
Yeah, and I just love picturing Verna going, immediately after he says it, and Pasha is like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I feel like the first part she was maybe relishing a little bit just because she was like, somebody else is going to have to understand what I just went through. And yeah, fucking give it to him, Richard. But then I think the farther he gets into his rules for the truce, the more she's like, God damn it. God damn it. I told him to say chill. He's not saying chill. Shit. Because then he goes on to say if they harm the Bakaban Mana at all, or if they harm Verna, the truce is ended. Because those are his people.
Right. I thought it was funny that he does make the clarification. Look, we are not fucking friends. I don't like her. She's one of you. But I owe her a couple of things. And so, you can't fuck with her.
Yeah. She gets some respect from me. So, give it to her.
Well, at this point, she gets more respect from Richard than he gives to literally anybody else in this entire country. Or the entire old world.
Yeah, that's true. And actually, he probably listens to her more than he listens to most people in general. Just, I don't know, because she's not only holding the collar, obviously, but they have, a healthy respect for each other. They understand why the other person's doing things a lot of times.
Yeah, well, and they've been through some stuff together.
Right.
There's just that survival bond. I know, I've heard of
Trauma
this before.
bonding?
Trauma bonding, yes. When you go through something hard with somebody else, you're like, that's something strong that we share. And typically, that doesn't go away.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're friends for life. Thunder buddies. If it's...
There was thunder in the Valley of the Lost.
Yeah, see?
So they are thunder buddies.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
thunder! You can kiss my ass.
It sucked my dick, but whatever.
Oh, whatever. I don't have a dick, so...
Yeah, well, okay. I don't know. It's fun to say.
It is. Whatever. Okay. So he tells these people that if the truce is ended, he's going to lay waste to the Palace of Prophets. And he gives this as a blood oath, slicing his arms open again.
Damn it, Richard. We talked about this.
Making his scar tissue worse and making a mess of the floor. The janitors are not going to be pleased. It's a biohazard and really, really inconsiderate.
Hey, man, what the fuck are you doing?
You're not outside.
Yeah, you could have brought this to the lawn. What's the matter with you? We gotta polish this? This is stone. Blood soaks in, asshole.
You dick.
Ah.
Yeah, this is like white marble. You think this is going to be easy to just get it out of? So, Richard is finished with his speech and dripping blood everywhere, naturally. And a woman named Sister Marin stomps up to Verna, being a big old asshole, telling her that she doesn't have what it takes to be a sister and knocking her down to novice. She tries to send her to the kitchens while threatening the stables if she starts talking shit. And Verna's like, you know what? Just send me to the stables, because I'm a fucking badass, and we're going to save your ears, because I was definitely going to talk some shit.
She was definitely going to talk shit.
Yeah.
I loved that Verna did that. She's like, your fucking punishment does not scare me in the least. But, man, if it were me, I would think if I'm gonna get the worst punishment anyway, then just let her have it. Of course, she's probably gonna be faster to get her old job back if she doesn't talk massive shit, at least to their face, and just for now. But I probably would. We know as the reader that a lot of that was out of Verna's hands. She did do the best she could.
Yeah.
She's completely capable of being a sister, and on top of that, her and Richard do have a even if it's a small amount of mutual respect, that's there. And this lady went way, way over what should have been done. Like, maybe give her some shit.
Yeah, give her a warning.
Yeah, but again, he's not 10 either.
Yeah.
That comes with a whole nother slew of problems that none of you even considered.
Yeah, I guess that's my thing. This woman has been gone away from all the people that she knows and cares about, doing hard work, and, having the only people she did know for the last 30 years killed in front of her, one by her own hand. And she's been back for like 5 fucking minutes, and you're gonna fucking demote her? For something that 100% was out of her control. These people must be removed from humans, like, enough to where they don't understand, human interaction anymore. I don't understand, because he's an adult. He's obviously not a 10-year-old. They deal with adult men there, but maybe they're all broken, so they just don't understand that, 10-year-olds have an easier, malleable little clay brain, where a 30-year-old goddamn man is going to tell you to fuck off if you tell him that he needs to go to bed at 8 after brushing his teeth.
Yeah, obviously the circumstances were just a little bit different than what we were all used to. But the hope is, or at least for your first read through, you're like, well, Pasha's going to find out for sure.
Yeah.
And then she'll talk to the other sisters, and then it will be a just commonly known thing that Richard is a flippant asshole. And and then maybe Verna will get some small amount of respect back, because then everybody knows that he's just difficult.
If I was a sister and I was sitting in the balcony somewhere with my other friend sisters, I'd be like, that's some bullshit though, right? Verna didn't really do anything wrong. Even if she didn't tell him all the rules, give the woman a break. Let her take a nap, okay? And then maybe be like, should we reconsider your status? Maybe not, though, because you went and got a boy, the first boy in 30 fucking years, and had to deal with, the murder part of it.
Yeah. Oh, murder. A lot of murder.
Seriously.
Fun.
This woman's an asshole. And I think everybody in the room should have been like, asshole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Bitch. Capital B. Double period. So Verna doesn't really even look at Richard again. Her eyes are straightforward. She's taking her licks. It's embarrassing, I'm sure. And eye contact is not a thing she wants right now.
Also, she probably doesn't want Richard to do shit. So she's probably like, don't engage. Don't engage.
Yeah. Just with her body language telling him that it's just go with it, motherfucker. This is literally the thing I told you not to do, but fuck me. Okay. And Pasha says she isn't his concern anymore, so don't worry about her. She suggests to Richard that the banquet might make him feel better, but again warns him to behave like a little boy.
Wagging her finger at him.
Yeah, with the finger. Why? No. You know this. I don't like things in my general close to my face vicinity. It just bothers me for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Especially because she's a young woman, right? So she's
well, yeah, that would add to it. I don't really think it, for me, it doesn't matter who's doing it.
No.
If you're putting your hand in my face, I'm going to be like, oh, what the fuck is that? At the very least, I will back up immediately because I don't like that. But she's doing it on purpose. I imagine she's got to be way shorter than Richard.
Yeah.
And I would also imagine she's got a very high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
So those things in combination with the finger in the face, yeah, that would be a little like, what? No, don't do that to me.
Yeah, see, I just have a really bad instinct to whack things out of my face, which is, it's terrible, but if the kids or anybody is putting fingers in my face, I immediately smack it out of the way, and I'm like, I'm sorry, hands out of the face.
Yeah, I don't.
Thank you.
Don't like it. And so Richard calls her a child because, she basically is. And then just asks to go to his dungeon. He has a room. He has a bed. I love the way he's like, no, I'm a prisoner. Bring me to my dungeon. Calm down, dude. We got you a hotel room.
I also like the way that he just oh, you keep calling me boy, and I'm going to call you child. See how you like it.
Yeah. Sucks, doesn't it? And then just gives her the hawk stare.
Yeah.
Do you know what a husband collar is? Do you?
I will educate you if you need me to.
Because I'm not a child and I know shit. Oh my gosh. Gasp. And naturally, she just says, fine, go to bed hungry, and leads the way.
I kind of imagine the Beast slamming the door on Bella and be like, fine, then go ahead and starve!
I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I don't know. So, that's the end of the chapter. Richard has made it to the Palace of Prophets. This is where he needs to be to get the, to get to the next step of his journey, because he needs to get this fucking collar off. We're only 100 pages from the end of the book, so I feel like we're getting close to, like...
Is it that close already?
The climax. I think it's less than 100 pages, actually.
Holy shit.
Yes. And so, yeah, we're closing in on the end. I always forget when I reread this book just how long the journey to the end is. Like, I always feel like we're going to get there a lot sooner than we do, but there's just so much leading up to it.
It's, okay, and this is dangerous territory. I'm going to make a comparison, but don't judge me. There was a joke about how the Lord of the Rings, right, was 3 movies. And the first movie is people walking, and the second movie is people walking, and the third movie is people walking, and then, spoiler alert, tossing the ring into a mountain.
Yeah.
And then, like, end of the movie. This book kind of feels like that. A little. And again, I'm saying this very lightheartedly because I love this book. Yeah. I just mean in the way that, yeah, it does take a long time for them to get here. And now that we're here and we're headed towards what's going to be the climax of the book, there's just not that much book left.
I think it's added to that because it's not just Richard. Kaylin has also been on a journey to Aidendrill for all of this book.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't checked in on them in a while, but Zed and Addie are on their way to Nicobrisi. So
yeah.
Literally all of our characters have been on the road this entire book for 700 pages. Everybody has been traveling and no one has gotten to their destinations yet.
And like been separated.
Right.
It's like a Quentin Tarantino movie though. It starts off with like a scene change or two in the beginning, and then it gets a little bit faster and a little bit faster and a little bit faster. And when the scenes start changing pretty quick, somebody's about to die.
Yeah. And then somehow they all line up and you're like, oh, I understand now. I was missing everything.
I am totally willing to take that ride with good kind. Just saying.
Yeah.
That's fine with me. And if that's fine with you, you can send an email to us and let us know at podcastatt@gmail.com. We're on Facebook and Instagram at podcastatt and Twitter at podcast_ATT. If you wanted to leave us a voicemail or send us a text, our phone number is 616-259-0025. If you wanted to be extra fucking awesome, I'm talking the best.
Stellar level awesome.
You can go check out our Patreon page. It's patreon.com/podcastatt and make a donation of anywhere between $1 and $10. You don't have to. You don't have to. But we'd think you'd be cool if you did.
And there's stuff there for you to see, so it's for your benefit.
And I'm gonna be brutally honest with you guys. I have not talked to Jade about this yet, so she does not know anything of what I am about to say. I was speaking with somebody, and they gave me a fantastic idea for some stickers and some T-shirts, and I know a couple of people, so like merch may be happening. It's out there. It's a thought.
It's a thought.
It's a thought.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the dog barking means that is it for us. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you real soon.
Bye.